looked up, he was giving me this funny look, you know, and then I realized, hey, I got to yell at him. So I yelled at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were actually, I mean, your voice was pretty loud in the room.
My voice is always loud.
So I imagine if you're having words with somebody.
I was having words with him. I wanted him to feel my pain.
Okay. Did you think that you were allowed to do what you did?
Yes.
Under the law?
I mean, when it comes to Beardsley, never with Furlong, but with Beardsley and Mike Gilbert, I read some of the riot act in the past about when they've done things. But one might be this is egregious, but
let me just go back to the question. Did you think that you were acting legally in what you were doing?
Yes, I did.
And why is that?
Well, it was my stuff. I followed what I thought the law. As my lawyer told me, you can't break in a guy's room. I didn't break into anybody's room. I didn't beat up anybody. I didn't try to muscle the guys. And the guys acknowledged it was my stuff, even though they claimed they didn't steal it. I mean, as we know now, the guy lied that Mike had given it to him. I knew that Bruce Furlong knew that I would never sell anything. Bruce knew me. He knew I never sold personal items, and he knew that these items were items that I would have never admitted to sold.
Okay. When you're in the room and your focus is on Beardsley and or Furlong and the items, where are McClinton and Alexander, or do you know?
Kind of coming in and out. I don't know. I remember Walter stepping over me for something at one point because he had to step on the bed to get by me. Until I asked for the phone, I really couldn't tell you what they all were doing. I know that they were trying to pack up stuff while I was talking to Bruce. But at that point, they got in front of me and started pushing me away from Bruce.
When you were asking for Mike Gilbert's phone number?
Yeah, we were trying to get Mike's phone and I wanted to get Mike on the phone, sit down, and get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Later on.
So you're going a little far ahead.
I was just trying to put something in.
So, when you are in the room, do you ever see any weapons being displayed?
No.
Do you ever see any weapons being used?
No.
Do you ever see?
No need for it. I mean, for what?
Okay.
What is five of us is two of them. I know these guys. These guys aren't trouble guys. They're not.
Did you ever make any gestures to anybody as if to say, put the gun down?
No.
Did you ever hear the word gun audibly? Did you ever hear anybody saying the word gun?
And I would have thought, 100% Bruce would have said, hey man, if the guy really wanted the gun at OJ, don't have it for me. I would have thought, I still think that he would have, if that really occurred.
Okay. So, at the time you're leaving the Palace Station room, were you aware of any use or display of weapons?
No.
During the incident?
No.
And how long did it seem to you that incident lasted?
It was relatively quick. As I said, I wanted to stay there and talk with Bruce. I wanted to get Mike on the phone, but the guys were very insistent about leaving. Spencer, in the preliminary hearing, said I never told him to say anything, and I never told him to say anything. I never told him to do anything, except when it was time to leave to help me carry stuff out. And that wasn't what was going on. Guys were yelling, and guys were, pushing me out of the room, and that's when I got on their cases as the night went on, and then so heavy-handed. That's what instead I said he had heavy hands, I said you were heavy-handed, but because I didn't think they should have sort of
Okay. So you were the last to leave the room, or is anybody leave the room behind you?
Well, there were guys in the room when I was in the hall.
Okay.
Still. And there were guys in the doorway. And as I said, I'm in the doorway, and I lived in maybe 40% of that from the moment we asked for a phone. I was actually pushed out into the hall, and I'm talking to these guys from the hall door. As I said, Bruce was on the bed, and Bruce was trying to get his phone out and was trying to show me the number. But these guys were pushing me, so I could never get the number.
Okay. So then, when you leave the room, do you leave as a group?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah.
Okay. Who's in that group?
Guys walking by us. I think I'm walking, and I think Clarence walked by me and Walter. And there's nothing there still behind us. But when we turned the corner, I noticed Walter had a phone.
Okay. And then did you have any conversation with, and